Alright guys, today we are going to be reacting to 10 German phrases every traveler should know. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Before you move forward, make sure you subscribe to my channel. That really helps the channel growth. Meantime guys, let's jump in.
Everybody, we're DV TV. My name is Phil and I'm from Germany, and we recently traveled Germany and Europe together.
I'm Deanna, I'm from the United States, and we created a list of 10 useful German phrases that really helped me communicate during our trip, and we're going to share those with you today.
Basics.
Yes.
Ja.
Yeah. And then no.
Nein.
9.
Nein.
Just think of the number 9.
Exactly.
Easy peasy. Greetings and goodbyes. One of the most common German greetings is Hallo.
Hallo.
Hello.
Which just means hello, same thing.
Same thing. There's also Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Good morning.
Basically means good morning, same thing. Good morning, guten Morgen. But we also have a thing that is guten Tag.
Good afternoon.
Guten Tag.
And it basically means good day, but it's a greeting, and you can use it at any time of the day. It's fine, and it's a little bit more polite than hello. But if you just want to use one, not too formal, just remember hello.
Like in English, there are multiple ways to say goodbye, farewell, goodbye.
Would be auf Wiedersehen.
Oh,
it's
tschüss.
quite a polite version. I would
Auf
say in
Wiedersehen.
everyday's life nobody says that. Although you hear the more common abbreviation of that, just
Tschüss.
Wiedersehen.
Wiedersehen.
Ah.
Bye.
Bye. Or there's tschüss.
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 That's probably a more common one that I heard.
Yeah, tschüss is what everybody would say to your friend. It's just a short bye.
Bye.
Tschüss.
There are other common farewells like mach's gut.
Mach's gut. Yeah, you would say that between a friend too, and it basically means do well or farewell. It's common between friends, not as common as tschüss, but you hear it quite a bit, so mach's gut.
Mach's gut.
But you would not say that like in a supermarket.
You know what's
or
crazy? That
something
Duolingo
special.
is coming in, man. The Duolingo is coming through. Yeah, I'm like, I know that already. Tschüss, auf Wiedersehen, guten Morgen, guten Tag, good Abend.
Way when you don't know the person, so
Let's
the two
go.
big ones you should get is just hello as a hello.
Hello.
And
But
tschüss as
well,
a
hello, hello. There's a lot of school of thought with the hello. Hello means that they are about to correct you.
easy goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah.
Hello.
Mach's gut. My voice gets deeper when I speak German. Wiedersehen. Deutschland.
Tschüss. Manners.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Entschuldigung. Or
Entschuldigung.
just a short version. Entschuldigung.
And this would usually go if you accidentally run into someone or you're about to ask a question to someone. You're like, Entschuldigung, and then you ask your question. Thank you.
Dankeschön.
Danke.
Or also a shorter, not
Danke.
quite as polite version. Danke.
Danke.
Please.
Bitte.
Bitte.
So this is usually added
Bitte.
after a sentence. If you ask for something and you want to be polite,
Bitte,
you say,
Coffee und
can
Milk.
I have the blah blah?
Entschuldigung. Kaffee und Milch. Bitte. Danke.
blah.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Bitte. Just like in English.
You're welcome.
Bitte schön. Or also short version, just bitte.
And this can be confusing because bitte means please, it means you're welcome, but it also means here you go. So when I first went to Germany, I was paying for something and they gave me change and they were like, bitte schön, and I thought I didn't say thank you fast enough, but it just means here you go, like if they're serving you a meal or a change.
Bitteschön.
Bitte schön.
Bitte schön. Yes.
Yeah.
Dankeschön.
So the differentiation a little bit is the response to thank you, aka danke, would just be most of the times bitte, but the bitte schön is mostly used for the here you go. So
Yeah.
same word, just short and long version, but that's how you use it.
Also, oftentimes when someone says thanks, you say no problem.
Yeah, we do the same thing and we
Kein
just say,
Problem.
kein Problem.
Kein
Same
Problem,
thing,
yeah, kein
Problem, nope.
Kein Problem. Because it reads things as English, but it's pronounced differently.
Problem,
Kein
kein
Problem.
Problem.
This is a very common
Problem.
response.
Problem.
I feel like.
No
Right?
problem.
It's no problem.
Kein Problem. Do you speak?
Deutsch.
This is a very common question. Do you speak English?
English.
Sprechen Sie English?
English.
Sprechen Sie English?
And there are two
Sprechen
versions
Sie
to ask
English.
that. A more polite one, sprechen Sie English, as well as one more between friends, sprichst du English. So we have two ways to address people, but you should stick with the polite one. So sprechen Sie English.
It's always better to go with the more polite.
I have so much trouble trying to pronounce this. Sprechen, 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 sprechen Sie English. I have so much problem pronouncing it. I don't know why.
Polite version if you don't speak the language.
You could just basically ask it in English and tell by the response. But we experienced that a lot of Germans, if you ask them directly in English, kind of are overwhelmed and feel weirded out a bit.
Yeah.
So if you ask it in German, it's just a little nicer.
It's also a barrier breakdown because you're trying in a language that you don't speak, so people are oftentimes more comfortable to help you.
And when the response is nein, you know what that
Then
means.
you know. I'm horrible.
One more time.
Sprechen Sie English?
Very good.
That's it?
English.
English.
Whoa, hold on.
Horrible.
One more time.
Sprechen Sie English?
Sprechen.
Very good.
But she's saying sprechen Sie English. Like she's pronouncing that like a typical American. So it's sprechen.
English.
English. I
English.
don't speak. So the response you will probably hear to the
Ich
previous
kann-
question is,
Ich spreche kein English.
which
sprechen
means I
kein
don't
English.
speak English.
Ich
Ich spreche
spreche-
kein English.
spreche-
Yeah.
English.
Or as we know, they just probably would say no.
Nine. And your response, if you ever get the question, is I don't speak German.
What you would say, ich spreche kein Deutsch.
Ich spreche kein Deutsch.
Basically, I
Spreche.
speak no German.
Ah.
Deutsch.
Ich spreche kein Deutsch.
Spreche.
Basically, I speak
Ich
no
spreche
German.
kein Deutsch.
Ich spreche kein Deutsch.
Spreche.
So if
Spreche.
someone starts talking to you in
Spreche.
German, you know
Ich.
what to say.
And then run away.
And then run.
Where is the...
Wo ist
Another
der?
common question you'll probably
Wo
have
ist
is where
der?
is the blank?
Wo ist
And
der?
what you would ask is, wo ist blank?
So
wo
here's
ist-
a common one I had. Where is the toilet?
Toilet.
Wo ist die Toilette?
Toilette. Wo ist die?
Entschuldigung. Wo ist
die
die
Toilette?
Toilette?
Good combining there.
Manners. Another one you might ask is where is the airport?
Wo ist der Flughafen?
Flughafen.
Wo ist
Oh,
der
yeah, the
Flug-
Flughafen. Yeah, that starts sounding very Germany.
Flughafen. Der. There's der instead of D now.
Yeah, the article changes actually. You only have one in English, the. We have three, der,
Der,
die,
die.
das. And you just have to know
Yeah.
them by heart. But don't worry, if you get the article wrong, we'll still understand you.
Yeah, it's like asking, where is airport? You'll understand that.
Where
And then
is-
here's a very common one. If you have an address on your phone, you can say, where is this address?
Wo
You would
ist
say, wo ist diese Adresse?
diese?
Wo ist
Diese.
Adresse?
Damn, diese. That's a new one. I haven't learned this one yet.
Adresse.
Diese.
Good. Ordering
Adresse.
food.
So this is probably my favorite part. Ordering food. I would like to have blank.
Ich hätte gerne blank.
Hätte gerne.
gerne blank.
And there are not a lot of ways to say that, and it's a pretty polite version. And I think a lot of Germans should watch this part because a lot of people just order in a very impolite way. But if you want to do it right, you just say, ich hätte gerne this pizza or whatever.
Ich hätte gerne eine Wiener Schnitzel,
Eine, right?
bitte.
Yeah, very
Wiener
polite way to
Schnitzel.
order. If that's too hard, it's also fine if you just say one Wiener Schnitzel, please. As long as you have the please. Ein Wiener Schnitzel, bitte.
Ein Wiener Schnitzel, bitte.
Yeah, just
Easier.
use your bittes and thank yous.
You should be good.
And you're fine.
Put a little bit on the
Buying
end.
things.
If you're buying something, which you probably will when you're in Germany, it's good to know, how much is this?
Wie viel kostet das?
Kostet das.
Wie viel kostet
Wie
das?
viel?
Or another way
Wie
to say
viel
it,
kostet?
wie teuer ist das?
How expensive
Which means
is this?
How expensive
Yo,
is
hey, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. German is kicking in. I'm telling you, man. We get teuer meaning expensive. And billig mean cheap, right? Or cheap, yeah. I'm telling you, man, that German is kicking in, man.
Polite?
it always feels a little impolite to ask that directly, but out of my head I cannot think of a more indirect or more polite way to ask it. Most
Or
things
just throw the bitte at the end. If you throw the bitte at the end, you're good to go.
in Germany will be labeled, so I don't know how often you have to ask that, but if you have to, just go with Entschuldigung, wie teuer ist das hier? Or Entschuldigung.
You have to entschuldigung it. You have to entschuldigung it. Yeah. You have to entschuldigung it at the beginning, right? Or you have to bitter it at the end. Entschuldigung it at the beginning or bitter it at the end. And there you go. Oh, what happened? Come on, man. Come on, man. No. Oh, what's going on here, bro? Come on.
Sehr gut.
Sehr gut.
Numbers. It's always good to know the basic numbers 1 to 10. So here we go. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3,
3.
4,
4,
Oh, yeah,
5.
this is
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
7.
8,
8,
9,
9,
10.
10.
10.
Your turn. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7. So, 7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10. Sehr gut.
10. Woo! Sehr gut.
Common phrases.
A phrase you'll hear everywhere walking around Germany is
Genau.
genau.
What the hell?
Genau.
Genau.
And it translates directly to exactly. So you use
Genau.
it to reassure somebody. For example,
Genau.
your name is Diana, is it?
Genau.
It's Tuesday today, right?
Genau.
Genau. It's Tuesday.
Genau, okay.
So it just means exactly. Sure. Of course.
Yeah. It is the most common word. You'll hear it everywhere. So it's good to know what that means.
Genau.
Yeah, I was surprised, but she's right. We use it a lot.
I heard it a lot.
Genau.
Genau. Another one is what's up?
Wie geht's?
Wie geht's?
Which basically means wie geht es? Which means how goes it?
A good response would be
The hell?
alles gut.
Wie geht's?
Alles
Alles
good.
gut.
Everything good.
Means
All is good.
All is good,
good. Or you could say sehr good. Very good.
Very good.
Sehr gut.
Very good. Another one you'll hear is what?
And it's just was?
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 Was? Was is this?
It's not the most polite thing to ask, just was? And you learn that in elementary school. But it's just basically, if you don't understand anything, if you acoustically didn't hear it or whatever, when you say what, we just say was?
Was?
Was? Or even funnier one, which I use a lot and I'm not proud of it, it's just hä?
Huh?
Hä? Which is less of a question, it's more like an expression.
Huh? It's like a huh?
I did not get that. Hä? Could
Huh?
you explain it again?
Huh?
It's funny.
It's
He'll
like
be
a
on
huh?
the phone or talking to his family. Huh? I think it's universally understood what that means.
Yeah.
Huh? Bonus round. So this is the
Yo, I'm
first
enjoying
German
this video,
phrase
man.
that Phil taught me before we went to visit Germany and his family. Nein, danke, ich bin satt.
Nein danke, ich bin satt. Which basically means no thank you, I'm full. And did it come in handy?
It came in handy.
If you're invited to somebody's family and Germany and I think all the Western world, we just eat too much food. And we notice that coming from traveling. So if somebody asks you, do you want to have another slice of pizza? Do you need more of the brisket? Do you want more gravy? And you're just like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. You just say,
Nein, danke, ich bin satt.
exactly. And it's pretty polite to say, no thank you, I am full. It's a polite way to say, don't stuff me anymore.
I'm full. Honestly, I thought the German language.
Great video. There's a lot of similarity with English, guys, but the vowels is very far away from English, right? I will say with the vowel pronunciation, guys, it's closer to Spanish in a weird way. I know, right? I know. The vowels, because they're straight vowel, a, e, o, u, right? All this stuff is closer to Spanish. However, some of the sentence structures are very close to English. Weird, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys. Like always, I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.